What is up, shitheads? I mean, people of the internet. BP here, and welcome to the show where I just don't ask for an invitation. I just show up. Okay? Whether it's like a podcast or someone's channel, or even if it's someone's bedroom, okay, and they're sleeping, I invite myself over. Even though that sounds desperately creepy. But dude, we are going to be looking at not just wheat waffles today, but we're going to check out Omegle. Bro, have you seen this website or heard of it? Obviously you have if you've been on YouTube for any length of time. But let's see, we're going to start video chatting. Okay, Omegle may not be used by persons under the age of 13. Good thing I'm not 13. I'm 37. We're going to be talking to new strangers today about what do they think about good old wheat waffles. Wait a second. Who is this? M-N-O-P. L-M-N-O-P Q-R-S-T-U-V. Oh, nice, bro. India. Oh my gosh. I heard there was like 10,000 people that lived over there. Is that true? Like, could you go up to a girl and say, yo, what's up, bitch? Can I get your phone number? And then like smash that same day, or honest answers only, please. Nice, bro. Nice. I like that. All right. What is up, guys? What is up?
We are just fucking your mother.
Hey, you speak English, bro? You guys speak English?
Yes, your mother class.
I don't understand. What are you saying?
Oh, actually, what I want to do is I want to.
So, question, have you guys heard of wheat waffles?
Don't understand very much.
Wheat waffles.
Okay.
So it appears that nobody on here actually knows who this guy is, but somehow he's got a far reach of like, I don't know, 50 million people. Hey, what is up?
Are you in your 9-year-old daughter's room?
Excuse me?
Whose bedroom is that?
This is my room, darling.
You are how old?
I'm 37. I'm an old man. And how old are you?
Dad. I'm 14.
What? Oh, gosh. Hey! What's going on here? Where's all the 37-year-olds? Hey. Bow chicka bow wow. What's up, homie? I guess because I'm a dude, nobody wants to talk to me. Surprise, bitch. It's me. Damn it. I want friends. Hey, what's up? Hey, can you hear me? Hey, quick question for you. Have you ever heard of wheat waffles? Okay, so apparently, let me just ask you a question before you hit escape. So apparently this guy on YouTube says that, it's completely hopeless. Meeting chicks and getting laid and finding the girl of your dreams is completely hopeless for men because they're so picky and they only go with the like 10% of men. Do you buy that? Do you think that's true? I cannot understand.
Okay.
Oh, yeah. Have you ever heard of wheat waffles? How many women have you been with in your life? How many women?
As a friend?
No, for this. Ah! Hey, what's up, man? Nice suit, bro. That's freaking badass. What's up, kid? Dude, what are you doing on here and talking to strangers? Why are you on here? Do your parents know you are on here? Kids these days. What's up, guys?
Go ahead.
Woo!
Yeah, go ahead.
Woo! Woo! Shit!
Control. Yeah.
Have you guys ever heard of wheat waffles? Yeah, that was fun. Apparently nobody knew who this guy was, so yeah, sorry. But anyways, we're going to go ahead and jump right into this little video, and I'm going to give my commentary as best as I can. Sorry, wheat waffles. I tried my best to try to get some outsider information on if guys can actually get with beautiful women without the headache and the problems that apparently is going on in the world that I am completely oblivious to, because guess what? I'm living my life over here delivering pizza and freaking making videos on YouTube on a shitty channel that only has like less than 100 freaking subscribers, which I'm not complaining, by the way. It is what it is, bro. And let's see, as of today, I have less than 5,000, well, excuse me, less than 6,000 views on my channel and only 31 subscribers. That is significant. So, yeah, bro, you're about to get schooled by the worst channel on the freaking YouTube platform as of today. Maybe not, but I'm going to give my best shot. All right, so why am I doing videos like this? Well, to explain, simply put, guys are out there losing hope, okay? Losing hope in life. And to me, that is the worst thing you could possibly do, is lose hope. There's always hope, you know? As long as there's a God in heaven, there's always going to be hope. So just remember that, guys. You're not in charge. God is. So if you want a wife or girlfriend, you have to go get them. It's not going to be just handed to you, okay? The only one that was handed a wife was Adam, okay? He didn't have to work for her, but he did have to work to keep her. All right, that being said, let me get off my religious soapbox here and just kind of explain that what I'm here for. I'm here to try to restore hope to you that, yes, even you, a regular guy, can go out there and get the woman that he wants. That's as simple as it gets. Because I think what guys tend to do is they catastrophize and they say, oh, dear God, why me? Woe is me. I'll never get laid. Oh, I'll never get a girlfriend. I'll be lonely for the rest of my life. And it's like you get stuck in that mindset. And that's the mindset that traps you into the lonely life that you have. Okay? It's just the truth. All right. Anyways, that being said, let's go ahead and jump right into this. I don't want to ramble on anymore. Sorry for the Omegle videos, but yeah, that shit was funny. At least to me it was. So if anybody laughs, it was only me, and that's okay because I laugh at my own jokes all the time and no one else does. All right, let's go. Continue. Let's jump right in.
Question for you men. Why do some of you guys hold on to women that you do not want a relationship with? What is it? Because we need to know. Help us out and let us know.
Because I will tell you why. Why do we hold on to girls that we don't want relationships with? I guess for the sex.
Whenever I've asked women about the challenges they face in dating, the number one response is exactly...
First of all, women do not have challenges, period, okay? The only challenge that they have is waking up in the morning and checking their phone and deciding whether or not they want to respond to you. That's it. That's the only challenge they have.
Exactly what this woman just said. They will say they have no issue whatsoever getting initial interest from guys, getting hit on, and maybe even a handful of dates. However, they do have a problem with getting a man to commit for the long term.
Bro, they don't want commitment. I'm just going to tell you right now. Chicks are going to be the first ones to say, I want commitment. Why doesn't he commit to me? And, you know, we need to make this Facebook official and shit like that. And they're going to be the first ones to draw you in to a committed, full-blown relationship. But they're also going to be the very first ones to leave that same exact relationship that they pushed you into jumping into, despite all your friends and family saying things to the contrary. And despite videos like this one telling you be careful, because when you play with fire, you just might get burned. So Let's continue, Mr. Wheat Waffles.
Why is this? Well, in this video, I'm here to tell you that the men making these decisions aren't stupid. In fact, it may even be a
Actually, yes, they are. Men are very stupid.
very wise choice. Here's 5 reasons why.
If they were not stupid, they would not be giving their money to chicks on OnlyFans and chicks who say, oh, send money to my Cash App. I need to get my hair done, my nails did. I need to get my hair, my nails did. It's like, bitch, get your own money and don't get it from me because I don't have money to give you. I work a regular job.
Men are refusing to commit to women, and in recent times, relationships have become less desirable, less fulfilling, and pretty much worse in every way possible. Reason number 1.
When it comes to making dinner, fill in the blanks with Home Chef.
Why does YouTube does this in the middle of a video? They want to put a stupid ass ad. All right, sorry about that.
Placeability. As a man in today's dating market, you are way too replaceable.
So are they.
I dare you to ask any woman, and this doesn't need to be some gorgeous 9 out of 10 model with 500,000 followers. This can be a completely average, plain Jane type of woman. I dare you to ask her how many guys she knows that are interested in her and would take her out on a date within the next week if given the option. You could guarantee she'd be able to name at least 4 or 5 off of her very hand. So why would a man want to be...
Bro, do you know why that is? Okay, ask an honest woman how many women, ask any logical and sensible woman, an honest woman, how many men do they have on rotation? The average woman in America, at least a good looking one, an attractive one, has anywhere between 4 and 5 men on rotation. Most guys cannot do that. I'm just saying. I'm not complaining. I'm just saying, I'm just stating the facts here. Okay. And by the way, let me give a disclaimer. If for some reason you're getting some hard, cold truth here on this channel, it's just that. It's just the truth. It doesn't mean you should go do something very, very bad. Okay. It just means it's the truth. And you have to accept the truth for what it is. And then do something positive about it, not something negative. All right, let's continue.
Be in a relationship when he is this replaceable. Social media has perhaps been the largest contributor to the problem in recent years. The majority of women today, even those in relationships, have at least a handful of guys in their DMs that they could start messaging and replace their current boyfriends within minutes. Anyway, this point on replaceability hardly provides a solid foundation for a couple to build a strong and lasting relationship. And there's a few reasons for why this is such a serious problem. 1. If 2 people are in a relationship and only one of the parties is easily replaceable, then this will lead to a massive imbalance of power.
Okay, listen. The way it works in the world is that men will be the aggressors. And yes, even though she has an inbox full of men saying, hey, beautiful, hey, when are we going to get together? Blah, blah, blah. Guess what? You could have the same effect if you also become the same aggressor, not just towards her, but towards multiple women. And guess what? Your inbox will be flooded. Trust me, I've seen it happen. And don't get me started about money, because once you start offering women money, it's even worse. Your inbox will be like loaded. And I'm not even talking about increasing your status or even your wealth. I'm just talking about a regular guy with a regular job. You offer women money, you will notice a significant difference. Trust me.
The frame it sets out is that the boyfriend is lucky to be in his position because there are potentially dozens of other guys waiting on the sidelines, awaiting to fill the role. Meanwhile, the girlfriend knows she's probably the best the guy will be able to get for a long time. I stated in my previous video, and I'll say it
Sorry, sweetheart, you are not the best.
again, that power always falls into the hands of those with abundance and options. 2.
Okay, but you're assuming that men do not have options. You do have options. Maybe you have not ever heard of skipthegames.com. I'm not even going to go there.
If a couple is currently going through a rough time, the woman could so easily think this. What's the point in working towards fixing the issues with my current boyfriend when instead I could simply find a new one in 1/10 of the time and start fresh with a clean slate?
Okay, the problem with that sort of thinking, and women know this, is that you'd rather deal with the devil you know than the devil you don't know. It's better to deal with somebody that you're familiar with than to go out and venture off into the unknown. That is why so many women will call up their ex-boyfriends and say, hey, what are you doing? Come over here. Let's have sex. And the reason is because it's someone who's familiar. So they're not always going to just break up just because they want to find someone new. It's just because they don't like you. Women typically will lose interest in something or someone very quickly. And also they're experts at getting over someone after a breakup. Literally, a girl will cry for 1 day, if that. And the next weeks and months to follow, guess what she's doing? She's getting hammered out. She's dating. She's doing other things and living her life with her girlfriends and doing whatever. Okay, guys, what do guys do? Oh God! Oh my God! How can I live without her? And drinking themselves to a stupor. You know why? Because they think that they don't have options, and it's like, and your friends are like, "Hey, man, cheer up. It's gonna be okay. Like, there's other options out there." Like, just relax. But guys need to get out of that mentality of it's hopeless. It's not hopeless.
This explains why it's not uncommon to see so many women break up with their boyfriends only for them to find a new one within a matter of weeks. This is not a coincidence. The concept is known as monkey branching, which is where a woman breaks up in order to trade up for a higher value man.
Okay, plenty of men do this. They do the exact same thing. So we're no better than they are.
Finally, 3, which is probably the most concerning. As a man, you will constantly have to deal with the pressures of being compared to your competition, which, mind you,
And you mean to tell me you do not compare your woman with other women out there? I mean, you never look at another woman's ass after you get in a relationship. Come on, man.
A lot of cases will be occurring subconsciously. There is no escape from this. In today's information age, you're more or less going to have to face this every minute of the day.
Okay, well, you know what that means in the business world? That means you have competition. In a capitalist economy, you cannot help the fact that there's competition. You just are going to have to compete. It's a necessary thing, especially if you want companionship. You're going to be competing whether or not you're in the relationship or not. And you have to consistently beat out the competition every single day. Otherwise, they're going to beat you every single day. And you're going to be masturbating all alone or jumping on Omegle, masturbating to freaking dudes.
Each time your girlfriend goes onto social media, you can bet there'll be yet another guy that has slid into her DMs, sent her a friend request out of the blue, or commented in a simp manner on one of her photos. And yes, though it may be true the majority of the guys doing this will be desperate and low value, there's still going to be the occasional high value option that hits her up looking for something casual, which can potentially be very troublesome, as there's nothing stopping your girlfriend from becoming dreamy-eyed and thinking the grass is greener when she makes a subconscious comparison between yourself, the boyfriend, and the man who's approached.
Okay, one thing, guys, you have to get through your thick skull is that a woman has a pussy. And when you have a pussy, you have endless options of men. That's never going to change. But you have to value yourself enough to think the same exact way. I have a dick. And guess what? Women cannot have children without a dick. So you have to be an expert at selling yourself. You have to become a salesman of your penis. Okay? Sweetheart, and you convince them, sweetheart, I'd love to get with you. I think you're the most beautiful thing I've ever seen. What are you doing tonight? Let's go out for drinks and blah, blah, blah. You have to sell it.
Anyway, that's it for reason 1. Now moving on to reason 2 why less men are pursuing relationships. Hookup culture. Let's just admire this simple...
I don't think men are not avoiding relationships. They're avoiding marriage, legal contracts that hold them over the fire, so to speak. Like when you enter into a legal contract called marriage, okay, you are bound by law to pay her alimony and child support and whatever else if something should happen. Now, what men are doing is they're avoiding that and instead choosing to go with relationships that are not recognized by the state, which is the same exact thing as marriage. Okay, so guys are not avoiding marriage. It's just they're avoiding the legal contract aspect of it. For me personally, I've decided for my own life that I'm not going to avoid marriage. I'm going to embrace it. But instead of having a legal contract, I'm going to avoid that and instead have my own property, have my own house, my own money, and not share resources or share a roof. And guess what? Guess what I get to have? I get to have a woman over here at my house, or I get to go to her house and enjoy the relationship. And if things don't work out, oh well, go on to the next one. And sometimes these relationships will go on for years and years and years. So it actually works to my advantage. And if I want to have kids, I decide when and where and how. Because we all know chicks want to get knocked up, all right? And it's like, I think Jordan Peterson said it was like over 90% of women have children in their life, whereas with men, it's a lot less. So if you're lucky enough as a guy to have kids, rock on, man. And I can't tell you what to do. I can't give you solid advice on how to do that. All I can say is you're probably better off knocking a girl up that you're in a relationship with, or a marriage or something.
Idea for a second. Before hookup culture, if a man wanted intimacy, he had to full on marry a woman in order to gain access to it.
No. It has always been, if a man wants sex, he either gets in a relationship dating a woman or he pays for it.
He had to get down on one knee and give the ultimate form of investment.
Ads in 1 second. Here we go.
I know a lot of you guys are coping with pattern hair loss. My go-to recommendation is the iRestore.
But now, in 2022, all that is necessary can be as little as matching with a girl on Tinder and employing a few copy-paste texts. Now, obviously, the chance of this working will be highly dependent on the attractiveness of the man. But it's besides the point. For the men, this does...
Not necessarily, man. I mean, if you're looking for a car, you're not necessarily looking for an attractive car. You're just looking for a car that fulfills the function that you need it for. It's the same with dating. Chicks look for men that fulfills their purpose for that guy.
Does work for the top 10 to 15%. If previously one of the main reasons he would have wanted to get into a relationship was in order to gain access to intimacy, if this is no longer required, then it only makes sense that men will stop chasing relationships and choose the path of least resistance instead.
Okay, so if we're just talking about sex here, getting in a quote-unquote relationship does not guarantee sex. Women know this. That's why they're able to string men along for months and years in these lame-ass situations where the guy does not get sex. The only thing that's going to guarantee sex is paying for it. Okay? And that's on you how to figure that one out.
I'd also like to point out that when women are talking about guys refusing to commit, such as the clip from the beginning, you can almost guarantee she's referring to one of these top 10 to 15% guys. It's a matter of fact, contrary to the title of this video, a lot of men actually do want relationships. However, these guys are almost never who women want. I'll repeat, when women say men don't want relationships, what they're usually talking about is these top 10 to 15% of guys. And the reason these guys don't want relationships is because they're getting handed everything on a plate anyway. As I say, the path of least resistance.
I'm sorry, but I disagree here. Guys that are this attractive, 9 times out of 10, are with one woman. And the reason is because when you try to juggle multiple women, I've juggled multiple women before. I think the highest I've juggled was like 15. Okay, when you try to juggle that many women, it becomes a headache. And you have to remember this is their name and this is their name, and oh shit, birthdays are coming up. Like all this shit. So a lot of high tier guys are going to settle with one woman at a time. And the reason is because it's less headache. One very hot girl is equal to like 30 semi-okay girls. And guys realize that. It's like, dude, this girl over here is not only a solid 10, but she's giving me sex every day. Why would I screw that up? That's why men settle and commit. The problem is not that men don't want commitment, because they do. The problem is that women don't like commitment themselves, especially in the free world. They have a lot of options and therefore don't really need commitment. They just need you to fulfill a certain role. And you have to figure out yourself what role you fulfill in her life. Are you a provider or are you her dick appointment?
Resistance. Anyway, that's the first 2 reasons. If you've enjoyed the video so far, now is a good time to press the like button and leave any thoughts you have in the comments below, as it helps the YouTube algorithm.
So I'll probably have to cut this short, not because I'm not interested in what he has to say. He does have pretty decent, solid arguments here. And I don't necessarily disagree per se. I'm just trying to give another perspective, because you have to think outside the box here. If I want to get laid, if I want to have a girlfriend, I must do A, B, C. I must do 1, 2, 3. Okay. And if you believe that it's hopeless, then it's hopeless. But if you believe that it's not hopeless, then it's not hopeless. It all depends on you. You have to decide what you want for your life. Either I'm going to rot away and be single for the rest of my life, or I'm going to have a girlfriend, or I'm going to get married. Okay. And if you decide to get married and have children and have a family, you have to weigh out the risks involved. Okay. I'm not going to go build a house without weighing out the cost. I'm going to go look at the house, figure out the blueprint, and decide how much is this going to cost? Do I have enough money? And do I need to borrow money from the bank? It's as simple as that when it comes to dating. Do I want to get married? Do I want a family? Okay. And you have a blueprint and you map it out and you say, I want this and this is how I want it. And I'm going to go about it this sort of way. You have to have a game plan, because I feel like people just jump into shit with no game plan. Oh, I met this girl at the bar. We had sex and now we're together. It's great. It's like, bro, why don't you try planning shit out? Because when you plan it out, it actually goes a lot smoother. Crunch your numbers, look at the facts, and just do some mathematics and some science. It's not that hard. Okay. I'm going to have to cut this short because, dude, I've gone way too long and I've probably offended a lot of people, but that's okay. It's fine, because the right people will watch this video and actually learn something. So, yeah. If you guys enjoyed this video, please let me know. Leave a comment down in the comments below. Leave a question for me. If you have any questions, reach out. I don't mind answering your questions. And if I can be of any help or of use to you, let me know. I know a lot of guys, they'll watch my videos and they won't leave a like or a dislike. They'll just watch it. And I think it's because they've never really heard this perspective before, because everyone out there on the internet is so bleak and black pill. And it's like, would you just shut up for a second and listen to reason and logic? It's not that hopeless. I'm just saying. Anyways, thanks guys for listening. I'm BP. Okay, apparently he thinks, listen, apparently he thinks that guys cannot get laid because women suck and they only go for Chads and Tyrones. Have you ever met a Chad or a Tyrone? Who's like, no. Absolutely. Okay, well then that's good. That's good, because Chad and Tyrone just might take your girlfriend and impregnate her with alpha seed. And yeah, you'll be like the beta need. Okay. So just remember that, guys. If Chad comes around or Tyrone comes around, he's going to hammer out your girlfriend. So just protect yourselves, to protect your wives and your girlfriends from the shitheads named Chad.
Yeah,
Okay,
sure. Your girlfriend is impregnated by some chat?
No. Come some young guy.
Okay.
thanks for
Anyways, no. So check it out. What I will tell you is that Wheat Waffles is incorrect because he thinks men do not have the skill to go out there and get a girl's phone number and actually bed them and get in a serious relationship with them. And yeah, I'm trying to prove him wrong that you can get laid. You can get a girlfriend. There is hope. And yeah, just be positive minded. You need to work out a little bit, maybe improve your looks if you have to, but you have to actually get out there and talk to women, talk to girls, get their phone number, and do the work. Don't be lazy shits, okay?
Yes.
Yes, bro.
You understand?
Got it, bro.
Yeah.
Do you comply? Very good.
Yes, sir.
Good.
Yes, sir.
That's right.
Thank you.
Because you are listening to an alpha man, an alpha male. And do you know what an alpha male is? An alpha male is somebody that gets bitches consistently. You understand?
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. So just remember,
Yes, I'm with them.
I get lots of girls. You guys
You
rock.
can keep telling.
You guys have some of the hottest chicks on earth. I'm not going to lie. Like Indian women have like these curves that are out of this world, bro. I mean, like if you guys didn't have freaking arranged marriages, I would probably take like yearly trips out there just to have sex with those gorgeous women out there. They're freaking beautiful. Okay.
Yeah,
Anyways,
but they are not open-minded.
Yes.
They are not like the in US or anywhere else. Yeah,
Well,
like
dude-
you go to bar and just chicks.
Dude, the girls here in America are straight whores. They are whores. No, I'm just kidding. They're all right. They're all right.
They just need money and a dick.
we have
That's all they
we
need.
have seriously we have some of the most beautiful women on earth. They're very, very beautiful.
I agree. I told you.
Yes. Come to America. We have Donald Trump here. Please come to America. You'll love it.
Yeah.
All right, you guys
You also
rock.
come to.
All right, you guys take care.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You too.
You are a good man.
Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you.